Delta has a customer service debacle on their hands. And so we turn to customer service expert Michael Ray Newman. The web address is ZIGLAR. You know that name, ZIGLARinternational.com. Michael, thanks for being with us this morning. Let's start, if we can, with the conversation about Twitter, because the CEO, Ed Bastian, offered a rather stiff apology, and on Twitter, is that where you should be apologizing to your customers? I don't think so.
No, not like this. Not with this kind of debacle. I mean, this was big. They reacted and instead of responded, and he just kind of gave it the old Heisman pose to the customer service when they put it up on Twitter like that. It is trending, though. A lot of companies are putting small updates, not huge problems up on Twitter when it comes to customer service. They're driving some customers there for the younger millennials, but nothing this big.
Well, I could see holding maybe a press conference or something and saying, here's what our problem is. We apologize. Here's what our solution is. And you can follow this and get updates immediately by following our Twitter account, but not to lead with Twitter.
No, think about what you just said, to how you set it up. Well, perception's reality, right? If he was up front and he had a big press conference and said, this is an issue for you guys, and we are on top of it. We're sincere. As a matter of fact, we're so on top of it, we're going to constantly update you on Twitter. Then all of a sudden, we wouldn't be talking about how rude it was. We'd be talking about how proactive they were.
And then what about their answer? I guess evidently you get a $200 voucher toward future travel. Is that enough? I mean, I've heard of people getting far more than that for less.
You know, I travel quite a bit, and they start off at $300 and $400 and $500 really quickly just when they overbook a plane. So that $200 was really a slap in the face to the customers, but it's on us as customers too to respond instead of react, which is what they did. They just kind of threw something at us because we had to stand up as customers, and when you get tired of it, fly another airline.
Well, I haven't flown for a while, so I don't know what current prices are, but I would think that $200 doesn't cover the true cost of the ticket, does it?
I can't get to Dallas to Houston on $200 anymore, brother.
So what are the lessons for some of the business people that we have here? What's the takeaway? If I don't want to be Delta, what's my takeaway?
Well, the takeaway is, I kind of mentioned it, respond instead of react, and also think about these things. They have a much larger issue than customer service. They had their whole IT department, their technology piece go down. They didn't have a backup system. It hadn't been tested, hadn't ran, so they have a much bigger problem. Let's plan for these things. And if you go to the doctor and they say, oh, you're having a reaction to the medicine, that's a negative thing. But if you go to the doctor and say your body's responding, that's a positive thing. So try to really take a step back, consult with your engagement crew of your team, whether you be a small independent or a larger company. Try to find out how other people have handled these issues, and really just take a second to really do the right thing for the customer. It may hurt you short term, but it gives you huge gains long term.
Yeah, it's an insurance policy against losing your customers or really horribly irritating them, as Delta has done.
That's a fact.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I appreciate you being with us, Michael Ray Newman, ZIGLARinternational.com. Think about the customer service. Plan for the crisis that may not even happen. Michael, thank you very much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
You too.